the 1089, you've got a very similar joystick to the 989 and the 979 CT. The controls you've got there for your header, up and down. To the side there is the side shifter header. This is how you empty the hopper. You do that to put the hopper out, that to lift it up, and there's a little lever at the back to tip it. These two are for your lip on the front to lift it up on really tall P's, and then on low P's you let it down. These two adjust your tine height, and this A button is to put it in automatic. Now on some really good P's you can hit that and the machine will sit there and keep it a constant 80 bar and adjust your speed. We have a new monitor on the 1089. It's all touch screen. It shows all your speeds, your picking reel, and if you want to change it you just touch it. That'll come up. You've got plus and minus, so it's set. The picking reel's 200 at the moment, so if I want to bring that down to 195 you just do that, or 190, and then we'll take it back up to 200. And it's the same for all these. Your gatherers, your main belt, your top fan, your bottom fan, your beaters, and your ground roller, and then of course you've got your auger. Here is the amount of weight we've got in the hopper at the moment, now clicking up to 863 kilograms. That's your speed. We're doing 4.8, 4.7 kph. That's the tine height at the moment. It's set on number 2, and we can just, like I said, adjust that by holding that, and that'll go down to number 1 or 0, and then we'll bring it up back to 1. That is a rough idea what they're doing, the P's. So 7.82 tons a hectare. Obviously that's your diesel gauge, half full, and of course being the Scania engine we've got AdBlue, so that's the amount of AdBlue we've got in the tank at the moment, again at half. Here we have the drum pressure. Of course, because the P's are thin, we're sort of sitting at 62 bar. On some really good P's that'll be up to 80 bar, and that will sit there. To change different screens we can press like a settings screen to go to there, and then we can see like a target weight, so alarm will go off when we reach 2 ton. We adjust the angle of the rear of the machine up or down. She's sitting at the moment at -1 degrees. We have the fan for the oil. You can set that how soon that can come in to keep the oil nice and cool. There we have a wheel slip, which basically in terms a bit like a diff lock for really wet conditions. You can press that on and off, and then you can come out of that menu just by touching that. If you want to see what all the shaft speeds and all the speeds are doing, we can press that one, which is the RPM, and that will come up all the parameters of what they're doing. So your drum is sitting at 35, your upper infeed there 326, you've got your buckets there at 37, oh no, they're your aprons, sorry. So yeah, so there's all the information is there, and it's simple, and it's nice because just to get back you just literally touch it. That one goes to road screen, so when you're on the road that's what you will see. So you've got a built-in camera in the rear, so when you're on the road you can see any cars close up to you, and then obviously that's your temperatures, oil temperatures and all that, your battery, etc. Now this one is your engine, so this will tell you all about the Scania engine. So you just press that and that's all about the Scania engine, how many hours it's done. She's now clocked up 500 hours, and again your AdBlue, your pressure, how much oil you've got, and then obviously your speed is still on there. What it's roughly doing litre an hour, it's saying roughly just over 45 litres an hour, which is a huge difference to the 989. It's come back that the 1089 is roughly doing 10 litres an hour more, less sorry, than the 989, so a lot more fuel efficient, which is a big bonus. And then obviously just to come out you just keep pressing different ones like that to get back to your harbour screen. So it's a really nice system. Here the controls are fairly simple. Obviously the P is your handbrake. The little hare and tortoise there is your road and field speed. Obviously the tortoise is the field speed and the hare being the road. You've got the yellow button here, which is like a PTO on a tractor or a forage harvester. It just engages all the innards, basically, your drum, picking reel, etc. You've got a bank of switches here, it's what they call a washdown mode. So you can stop your picking reel there, the ground roller there, and reverse the long P there. But this button can then activate all them three. So when you're washing down, it's safer. You haven't got your ground roller spinning round, you haven't got your tine spinning round, and your long P is going backwards to chuck all the rubbish out that you've washed down. Here you obviously got the revs, the 1089 and the Scania engine revs at 1450 in work mode, as opposed to the 989, which were 1500 RPM. Then you got half mode, which is 1100 revs, is where you switch the machine on, the drum, engage the drum, and then obviously you've got tick over. So that's all fairly simple, and it all works very nice indeed. And yeah, I'm quite happy sitting here, really enjoying it.